Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm King Sway, and welcome to another edition of RPG Horror Stories. Today we have someone who just won't shut the hell up about 3.5 and how great it is. Also, I have a beer. I will be drinking the beer while I'm recording. Just something you gotta keep in mind. But here we go. As I put down my beer. Listen, I have nothing against 3.5. I get that it was great. And looking at some of the builds, it was fantastic. From what I'm learning about how it was run, I'm thinking it was great and well for its time. But when I got into D&D, it was not too long ago. 5.0 was released. Groups like Critical Role and Arcanum were and still are what I watch. Some people, they're crapping on stuff like I like, but I'm pretty used to that by now. You do you, and I'm gonna be over here doing me, and everything's gonna be fine. All right? Okay. All right now. But I'm playing with this person in a group who just won't stop going off on tangents, but the drop of the hat about how 5.0 is inferior to 3.5. We'd waste time in our session for them to yap on about how better it is. Wizard of the Coast spoiled everything for them. I'm sad that happened, and I feel for the time and the money they spent invested in the 3.5 material. But it's about time to put grandma to bed. Start something new. We still playing D&D over here. Literally every chat we have, they'll go on one rant about 3.5 was somehow leagues above 5.0 standards. It is literally that meme of that one person loving things too much and everyone spending any amount of time ever getting, we get it. You hate 5.0. Bruh, we get it. Like, move along. It's all good. We get it. I am in absolute hell. And I know from many posts that there are people like this. How do I tell them to rant less or, just shut up about it? To reiterate, I respect the existence of 3.5 and more in some of the features that could have been hella lit but was lost. Though constantly bringing it up like a grieving widow, it's just too much. Please advise. Any and all help is greatly appreciated. End of the post. Okay. I'm gonna say something that I'm more than sure my regulars, you guys that follow me on my all posts, you've heard me say that before. Have you ever tried beating his ass? But no, seriously. And that's actually why I picked the background that I picked. If you look, it's everybody huddled around a fire, but it's that one guy who looks like he might be a rogue or something. He's off to the side with his back towards everybody, sharpening his blade. And looking like, you guys suck. This sucks. I don't know why I'm adventuring with you guys. Because you got that one guy that doesn't want to be part of the group. That's why I picked this background. But, no, seriously, talk to him. Let him know. Like, because OP can't be the only person, in my personal opinion, OP can't be the only person that's going, yo, I'm tired of hearing this. Because me, just as a regular person of hearing something for so long and it's the same rant and the same rant, I'm going to tell you, shut the hell up. Because as many of you know by now, my attitude is, what are you going to do? Fight me? And that's, I have absolutely no problem with violent confrontations. But I've played 3.5. I think I've mentioned that before. I played 3.5. I started about 25 years ago. Yeah, I know, old fogey. Shut up. And that was with the D&D version. It was just called Dungeons and Dragons, if I remember correctly. And it was just dwarf and elf were character classes at that point, and they didn't have double alignments. Like, you only had lawful, neutral, good, evil, and chaotic and stuff like that. Like, you had one, you didn't have them both together. If I remember correctly, it was a long time ago. You'll have to forgive me. I used to fight for a living. I have taken a little bit of trauma to the brain. All those rights and lefts. But 2.0, I love that. They had THAC0, And then they went from THAC0, and I went from 2.0 to 3.5. And went from THAC0 to, and THAC0 was short for 2-hit armor class 0. And you actually got negative armor class, and the more negative your armor class was, the better it was. But now it's armor class, and the higher your armor class is, the better it is. So it was reversed. So now, and it's just called armor class. Yeah, great features, but you move on with things. And we just don't talk about 4.0. We just don't talk about 4.0. But if you're that intent on just talking about 3.5, find people that play 3.5, or put your own group together where you play 3.5. Other than that, you're willingly and knowingly taking from the game to bitch and complain, and you're making something that's designed to be fun very unfun for people, and that's flat out a dick move. There is no way, in my personal opinion, there is no way around that. We're playing 5.0. You know the rules of 5.0. Then don't come in here talking about, oh, well, you know, it'd been better if we did this because this is a 3.5. Okay, then DM your own campaign or shut the hell up. I don't know what else to confront the person and let them know, look, we understand you like 3.5, but we're playing 5.0. Like, we don't want to hear this. Either make your own campaign where we're playing 3.5 and you can make the builds and everything that you want, or shut up because we're playing 5.0. Like, you're being disruptive for no reason other than you want to be a dick. So that's my little 2 cents about that. You know, my man said, you know, it's lit and everything. You can't see me, but I'm making the peace signs and whatnot. I thought that was pretty awesome. Now I'm taking a swig of my beer. Yeah, okay. Alcoholic consumption aside, I really don't know what else it is to be said about that, you know. But as I said, I don't think OP would be, if the offender is doing that often, I don't think OP will be the only one to feel this way about things. So be open and honest with your group. First, talk to the members of your group and see if there is anyone that is feeling the way you're feeling. And then if there are, you know, band together and be like, okay, well, this is the way we're feeling, and then confront the offender and let them know these are your options. But that's my little TED talk for right now. That's all I really got to say about that. And if you're new to the channel, you know, you're just coming around and you're hearing the story and you're liking what you hear, think about liking and subscribing. If you're not new to the channel and you just come around but you're completely unsubscribed, yeah, I'm looking at you. You. Think about liking and subscribing anyway. You know, it's a really small action for you. Just a click of a button, but it is monumental for me. I love interacting with you guys. I love the conversations. I love going back and forth with you guys in the comments. But it also lets me know that you guys out there and you're enjoying my content. And it'll also let YouTube know that you guys are enjoying my content. Put my content out there more, so maybe other people will enjoy my content. I've actually had multiple people go, I don't know how you ended up in my recommended, but I'm sure as hell glad you did. This is cool, thanks. And when I read those comments, it means the world to me, honestly. Like, yeah, it lets me know, it makes me feel cool for a second, you know, before I go back to my lame ass job. It lets me know I connect with people, and that's a good feeling. But we're going to end the video with that note right there. I am King Sway, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for coming around, fellas and ladies, and lady fellas and fellow ladies, and everything in between. I'll catch you guys later.